What's up, y'all? I cannot believe that we're almost to the season finale. I just decided to do this video top 5 style because there was so much going on. Let's dive into it. All right, so as you can see from the title, as you can tell from my intro, I am just going to talk about some 5 of the coolest, the most fun, the most interesting moments that we got from this episode. A lot of people didn't kick the bucket, but we already know how that goes in Westworld. We really know, and especially with the way that this episode mind fucked us. I have no idea where, what they're going to be doing. I have no idea. So the first interesting moment was the whole gag when we first started the episode, and I completely forgot. I was just I don't know, something about it was what was going on? Why does the screen look I don't know why I forget that every time they're in the Sublime, the aspect ratio changes. So I don't know. Either way, I kind of was gagged because I was oh shit. In the very beginning of the episode, I was oh shit, this is a simulation run by Bernard. But anyway, we kind of learned some things in the beginning that I thought was cute. Dolores set up the fucking Sublime. What else? HALE obviously knows where the fucking Sublime is at, but she just can't get in there. And Bernard is the only one who can do that shit. But then when we left this whole entire scene, after we enter the actual events that were happening, not the simulation, right? But when Maeve and Bernard left that shit, he left the door open. He left the door to the Sublime open. So I'm just what's the tea? And a lot from the experience that we have in Westworld, the Sublime, people go into the Sublime, right? They don't really come out that hole, right? And the reason why I'm asking that, I'm gonna have to talk about it later, but I'm just he left the door open for a specific reason. And then next episode, we already see from the trailers and the previews and all that shit, is they're going to be at the damn HALE's gonna be there. William's already riding that horse of death over to the Sublime, which to me means he's trying to destroy that shit. So it's what the hell are y'all up to? I love how we can see the differences between the simulation and what Bernard chose to do, especially because he's dangling, oh yeah, girl, we can, he's just basically saying we can meet up with your daughter, sis. We can meet up with your daughter, sis, to Maeve. But Maeve is catching the tea, and she's just girl, what the hell is going on? What are you talking about? Something ain't right. Bernard, what do you? And he was girl, it don't end well for none of us. He was girl, this shit ain't really ending well for none of us, baby. I know I told you what the tea was. I told you that I could probably upload your dumb ass to the fucking Sublime after that shit. But bitch, girl, I don't know what to tell you, baby. We all died. We all kicked the bucket in this shit. And she was all right, girl, let me just keep going. Let me keep fighting. The second one that I thought was absolutely cunt, that absolutely snatched my fucking wig off, bitch, was the host William versus human William, bitch. I got my life because human William, that's William. That's William. Here comes the host raising his ass up out of his imprisonment just to talk to him, obviously because the host is having or it seemed the host is having an identity crisis. So host William coming up to human William what's the tea, girl? This woman trying to shut down the entire city, bitch. She putting all you bitches on motherfucking, she putting y'all bitches on ice. Girl, what's the tea? I want my city, girl. What would you do? What would you do in this situation? Human William basically laughs in host William face girl, what the fuck you, bitch, look at you bitches. Look at you stupid bitches. You know exactly what to do because you're me and I'm you. So do what you need to do and get the fuck up on my face. Human William was girl, get the fuck up on my face. It was very much traditional, usual William. That's his behavior, bitch. And so I'm thinking okay, host William is going to do exactly what human William told him to do. That's it. That's what he's gonna do, and go kill. That's what I thought that he was implying, to go kill Charloris. So, or HALE, whatever. So, bitch, tell me why host William gonna stab human William in the goddamn chest. I say yes, God, because he really was trying to shit on. William tries to shit on everybody, including himself. But obviously, no pun intended with that. But I just love how they flipped it because yes. Host William was having an identity crisis, but bitch, not for that much longer. Bitch, he figured out who he was. He figured out who he was after that conversation. Bitch, he stabbed that motherfucker in the chest and kept on walking. I got my life. I ain't gonna lie. The second moment that I absolutely loved was when Maeve and Charloris was going at it, bitch. I got my life. First of all, I don't care how cheesy or whatever the line was when Maeve came in there, when Hale was trying to upload her fucking consciousness when she was trying to transcend bitch into that body, which I think is very interesting. I want to know more about them damn bodies. But Hale was about to cut her control unit the fuck out of her skull, honey. Do you hear what I'm saying? And Maeve came in there like, I heard you were losing your mind, but I didn't think they meant literally. I was like, yes, God. I said the girls are fighting. And they came in here, first of all, Tessa, you looks amazing in this goddamn red, bitch. Let me tell you something. When they got in this fucking water and start swinging each other around, bitch, and trying to drown each other, and then another fucking drone came around and just knocked each other. Like, that's what I'm talking. I said yes. That's what I'm talking about, bitch. That's what I'm talking about. And it's just like, it obviously calls back to the times where they were like against each. I mean, they're obviously like the original Dolores was fighting Maeve, or you know, the way that they were dealing with their worlds were so different. Sometimes Maeve would be fucked up in a situation because of her choices, but sometimes Dolores would be. But you know, it's just this evil, just version of Dolores. I don't even want to call it evil. It's almost like, I love what Teddy said though. I love what Teddy said about Dolores, because she, in order to survive the cruel world that she was in, she was cruel to others. And I think that's a perfect example. So it's not like she's evil, but she's just determined. Like, this Hale is determined. She will be cruel if she needs to accomplish the goals that she had. But this fight between Maeve and Dolores was amazing. Of course, William came in and just shot up everybody at the end. So I don't know what the tea is with that. Especially given what I'm about to get into now. The fourth moment was when we find out that Christina is okay, because Teddy said the world is real, but your ass is fake. So I'm just like, okay, so that means we in the Sublime? Does that mean we in the Sublime? And then when Bernard left that door open, you see what I'm saying? But how do you come out the Sublime through that door? I feel like you just go in, like you just enter a spot and your host brain just gets uploaded and then your host body falls out. So I don't know. Is she in the Sublime? But then Teddy seems way too convenient. Is she just a simulation that Hale whipped up to try and see how she gonna fight? How is Christina or Dolores, whatever, gonna fight me in the real world? And I need to be prepared for it. And that's why Teddy following her move so that Teddy can Teddy following every move so that Teddy can report that shit back to him. Like, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? How real? What? So when you talking about everybody at the end of this episode then died, I'm not really buying that shit. Especially if this whole time we've been watching Christina in the simulation, girl. What are you talking about? I mean, I was looking around the room just as confused as Christina was in this moment. Teddy telling her all type of shit like, hey girl, guess what? The reason why your powers don't work is because, first of all, the machine up there, the tower up there is overpowering it. And I'm just like, huh? How the fuck does that work if her brain controls the same shit that Hale's brain does? You see what I'm saying? I don't know. Like, I was like, huh? What is that? What are you talking about? Like, when they was all fighting and shit and just in the streets, I was like, huh? Why can't her powers work? What do you mean that it's overpowering? Like, she should be just as powerful. But then he gonna, like I said, he gonna turn around and tell her that she basically a simulation. I don't know. Is she a simulation? Is she in the Sublime? I guess that's the same fucking thing. But I was very taken aback by this information. And I wonder what it's going to mean for the next episode, for the finale. My goodness. And I think that it's just with these people dead, supposedly, I feel like Christina or whoever is our only motherfucking hope at this point. But also this moment here when in the last one, I'll just talk about, because there was, like I said, there was so much. We would have to, this video would be 30 minutes long if I continue to talk like how I really was. But like, this moment when C meets up with her dad for the first time, I was like, oh shit. It was such a realistic kind of meeting, because of course Caleb would be like, nah bitch, you're obviously Hale, this is another trick, this is another game, you're a host. Like, but then when she was like, no, it's me, I was like, okay. My immediate thing was not even pressed about Caleb. I was not even pressed about Caleb's reaction. I was like, that's fine, he whatever. I was more concerned about how C was going, or you know, how she was going to react to her father being a goddamn host. Like, that's what the fuck. And I hope that they explored a little. They can't really do much exploring of that shit. Well, maybe they can in the finale. I hope that they do. Like, allow us to see come to terms with the fact that her father is a host now, and just like what does that mean, and all this hatred that she had for, I mean, understandably, like host is eliminating humanity, so understand, and you had to rebel against their fucking regime over the entire world, like, so I would understand her being apprehensive or concerned or weirded the fuck out about the fact that her father is a host, but I would love to see her, you know, just accept that, come to terms with it, just decipher what that means. I would love to see her work through all that shit on the screen. So yeah, I want to know what y'all think. This was a very, very quick video, but I want to know what y'all think. This is shaping up to be, if they can land this fucking finale, I'm going to just I'm just gonna take off my, I'm not wearing a hat, but I'll take off my hat to these writers, bitch. Y'all are doing the goddamn thing. Let me tell you something. I was dragging season 3 a little bit, but bitch, y'all are eating this shit up. Y'all give me my life, okay? So yeah, I can't wait for the finale. Can't wait to talk about it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I will catch y'all later. Thank you so much for watching.